This is a packing seal replacement repair video for the General Pump EV series. The recommended tools for this repair are a torque wrench, a 10mm hex, a 14mm socket, a slide hammer, a round head tool, a 3/8 inch ratchet, thread lubricant, a rubber mallet, a hook tool, 2 pry bars, 2 support pins, and silicone lubricant. Use an impact drill with a 10mm hex attached to remove the retaining bolts from the manifold. Install 2 support pins into the top outermost positions. Use a rubber mallet to separate the manifold from the crankcase. Insert 2 pry bars to further separate the manifold from the crankcase. Remove the manifold. Remove the 2 support pins. Insert the slide hammer with 20mm collet onto the low pressure packing retainer. When secure, tap upward to remove the low pressure packing retainer. Insert the slide hammer with 20mm collet onto the intermediate retainer. When secure, tap upward to remove the intermediate retainer. Use a hook tool to remove the head ring, high pressure seal, and pre-stop ring. Inspect all components and replace as warranted. Disassemble the low pressure seal assembly. Inspect all components and replace as warranted. Inspect the manifold for cracks or pitting and replace if warranted. Use a 3/8 inch ratchet with a 14mm socket to loosen the plunger bolt. Remove the plunger bolt. When repairing, always replace the plunger bolt O-ring. Use a scrub pad to clean the plunger. Inspect the plunger surface for pitting, scoring, or other damage and replace as warranted. Install the head ring with the concave side facing upwards. Install the high pressure seal concave side facing down. The pre-stop ring concave side facing down. The intermediate ring, and the low pressure seal. Insert the low pressure seal with the O-ring facing up into the retainer. Apply lubricant to the outside of the low pressure seal assembly. Insert the assembly and snap it into place. Install the 2 support pins into the top outermost positions. Apply lubricant into the low pressure seal. Slide the manifold onto the crankcase. Apply thread lubricant to the retaining bolts. Install the retaining bolts and using a 3/8 inch ratchet with a 10mm hex, tighten the bolts to the proper order. Remove the 2 support pins and install the final 2 bolts. Following the same order, use the torque wrench to tighten the bolts to the proper specifications.